An air quality alert is in effect right now. More about this coming up for you in just a moment.
Right now this morning, smoky air from Canadian wildfires could make breathing tough today. What you need to know to stay safe. The president could deliver a major message to Russia. What's driving his growing frustration with the war? And your mail just got more expensive, the second postage hike this year. Why the Postal Service warns more uncomfortable rate increases are coming. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. On this Monday, July 14th, we will send it right over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He's staying busy. You're staying busy, Art.
Yes.
Heat, smoke. There's a lot going on this morning.
100%, my friend. First, I'm going to start you off with that smoke due to the air quality alerts that are in play. You get to Eau Claire, smoke-filled skies out there right now, and you're not seeing much in the way of the wind helping out at all. This is going to last all the way through the noon hour today. You get to Onalaska, you're looking at similar conditions as well, where you're seeing that smoke and haze still holding onto the forecast. So once again, if you can see what I'm talking about right now, there it is. Air quality alerts are in play. That's due to the Canadian wildfires. So if you have asthma or if you have any type of heart disease, please notify your healthcare providers or stay to your action plans, and please be careful and stay alert. Limit your time outdoors. Of course, if you do not have any type of these effects on your body, so please just stay healthy and stay safe. Let's get into it. Right now, a few showers up to the north along areas by Rice Lake, getting to Ladysmith. I'll zoom in a little bit closer to you. A little bit of light showers have been passing through there for the last couple of hours. Then we get down to areas by Eau Claire there. You've already saw the smoke and haze that's out there right now. But once you get down to the south, we're looking at maybe a little bit of patchy fog from La Crosse getting all the way down to Prairie du Chien, where that fog down there could get to at least about 1 mile of visibility. We'll get into more showers and storm activity coming in for late Tuesday, where we have a low risk for severe weather. That'll be starting off on I-94. Then by Wednesday, it'll be there for I-90. And you can see Tuesday has that low risk up there along I-94. Then eventually Wednesday has a low risk for the weather coming back again as we go into your Wednesday. I'll have more about your local forecast coming up for you in just a moment, please.
Thank you, Art. And Wisconsin is not the only state dealing with poor air quality today. Minnesota also has a statewide air quality alert. Uba Ali explains why doctors say this isn't the time to push your limits outside.
Hazy skies have swallowed skylines. As Canadian wildfire smoke blankets the state, the air quality has dropped into the unhealthy range in the metro until Monday.
There will be patients coming to the ER. There will be patients coming to urgent cares because of the weather and the air quality.
Dr. Andrew Steen is especially concerned about the most vulnerable.
People with asthma or COPD who happen to need to go outside or choose to go outside, it's going to be a very bad weekend.
Young athletes are also most at risk, and parents need to look out for specific symptoms.
You notice that your kid is slower than normal or seems to be coughing more than normal. That might be their signs that they're having a problem.
For many Minnesotans, the impact already being felt.
Inhaler, oh.
Dr. Chang Lo says pharmacies see a spike every time the air quality tanks.
More people coming in for inhalers, probably eye drops. Dry eyes. I've been seeing a lot of dry eyes in the last few days.
Utilizing over-the-counter medication.
Loratadine or Claritin, these are kind of my top go-tos.
And knowing when to take it easy is your best bet. Uba Ali, WCCO News.
And here closer to home this morning, one person is in the hospital after being rescued from the Chippewa River near the Water Street Bridge. The Eau Claire Fire Department says a bystander pulled them from the water just after 4:15 yesterday. Rescue crews took them downriver to Hobbs Boat Landing, where they were taken to the hospital. No word yet on their condition. In Texas, the threat of more possible flash flooding is halting search efforts. At least 132 people are confirmed dead this morning, with 160 still missing. More than 12,000 volunteers have come to help with search and rebuilding efforts. Texas residents continue honoring victims by tying green ribbons to trees across the state.
Rescue operations picked back up over the weekend as water rose in central Texas. The Texas Game Wardens posted that multiple people have already been rescued, urging the community to be weather aware. The National Weather Service forecasting the Guadalupe River reaching flood stage.
All right, having some technical issues there happening today. President Trump teasing a big announcement on Russia after promising to send more weapons to Ukraine. It comes as NATO's Secretary General is in Washington for meetings with Trump, his cabinet, and other lawmakers. The timing could be significant, as Bradley Blackburn explains.
President Trump is set to meet with NATO's Secretary General amid plans to pass weapons to Ukraine through NATO allies.
The European Union is paying for it. We're not paying anything for it, but we will send it. It'll be business for us, and we will send them Patriots, which they desperately need.
President Trump yesterday did not say how many Patriot missiles he plans to send, though the move comes as Russia has stepped up air attacks on Ukraine in recent weeks, despite international calls for a ceasefire. Sunday, the president said he's disappointed with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I thought he was somebody that meant what he said, and he'll talk so beautifully, and then he'll bomb people at night. We don't like that.
A turning point regarding Russia invasion of Ukraine is coming.
On CBS News Face the Nation, Senators Lindsey Graham and Richard Blumenthal pushed a bipartisan Senate bill that would allow the U.S. to slap a 500% tariff on countries that continue to purchase oil from Russia, like Brazil, China, and India.
I think a multifaceted approach here is the only way to bring Putin to the table, because he's a thug. He understands only force.
Meanwhile, both the European Union and Mexico say they're seeking trade deals with the U.S. after President Trump threatened to hit both with a 30% tariff starting on August 1st. The EU has postponed retaliatory measures on U.S. goods that were set to kick in today. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
U.S. Special Envoy Keith Kellogg arrived in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, this morning. A Ukrainian official says Kellogg is there to discuss many issues like security, weapons, and sanctions.
Exciting place to be, a brand new facility. We're in the process of getting credentialing from insurance companies.
Up to 16 spots are immediately available in the outpatient program. It includes 3 hours of group therapy 3 days a week, along with individual sessions with a licensed drug and alcohol counselor and a mental health therapist. Yoga and meditation are also part of their holistic approach. While they treat any chemical addiction, Schmidt says a majority of early clients struggle with alcohol and opiates.
We've been hit extremely hard with the fentanyl and the opiate epidemic. We're seeing people who want treatment continue to use and not be able to make it into treatment because of the overdose potential.
At Northwoods Haven, they hope providing free, timely intervention now will lead to better outcomes. In Hopkins, with photojournalist Ray Campos, Derek James, WCCO News.
All applicants go through a professional assessment to ensure outpatient care is appropriate for their needs, and you can learn more at northwoodshaven.com. If you spent time outside this weekend, you may have noticed more ticks than usual. Hopefully you didn't, but hospitals are noticing that too. CDC data shows emergency room treatments for tick bites are at their highest level since 2019. The jump is most prevalent in the Northeast, with 229 tick bites for every 100,000 ER visits last month, a 37% increase from last June. Doctors believe environmental factors are driving the trend.
So we are having milder winters, wetter springs, which means for longer tick breeding seasons. We're also seeing ticks move into geographic areas where we have not seen them before, and all of this adds up to more tick exposure and more tick bites.
And some helpful tips to keep the ticks at bay. Hey, I got the tongue twister right this time. Wear light colors, keep arms and legs covered, wear closed-toe shoes, and use insect repellent. Experts also recommend doing a tick check and taking a shower once you get back home. And now we'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He's got an update on our morning commute. It's that time of year. Ticks, mosquitoes, mayflies, spiders.
Yeah, it's
a
a little bit of everything, right? As you can see, we want to, again, looking at 66 degrees as you go right over into areas by Onalaska. You've got 8 miles visibility out there right now, so a little patchy fog. You've got heat and humidity working through the forecast, so just what Alexandra was saying, please keep that in mind, because we're going to have the high humidity. You've got the heat. You've got also the possibility of the ticks, and we've got rainfall and storm activity possibly coming in over the next few days as well. So yeah, mosquitoes, things like that are going to be quite prevalent for us. You're going to look at current temperatures in the 50s and the 60s right now. We'll hold on to current dew points, similar conditions as well, 50s and the 60s, but it's going to change later on once the humidity picks up. A little bit of patchy fog down by Prairie du Chien to possibly dense fog this early morning as we go into the 7 o'clock hour for you. La Crosse is holding on to at least sunny skies, giving way to at least mostly sunny skies to finish the day, with temperatures getting to the 90s. Once you get into Eau Claire, you're going to hold on to similar conditions as well. 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, getting to at least near 90-degree heat. Highs for Monday, you're looking at 90 for La Crosse, 88 for Eau Claire, there today. It will feel like it's in the low 90s on your skin. Tuesday, we have a low risk for severe weather up along I-94. Once you get into Wednesday, we have a low risk of severe weather down to areas right by I-90, and that will continue to come back again in the evening hours. Highs for Tuesday, we're looking at temperatures once again in the 90s to the upper 80s, and in the forecast to the middle 80s. Wednesday, you're looking at 70s rolling in the picture to at least the middle 80s, and eventually as we get into it, you're going to be seeing temperatures get a little bit on the cooler side. You're also looking at the time to get in and mow your lawn. Looking pretty good for today, but not so much for Tuesday and Wednesday, but you still have a yellow alert in there. Warmer conditions coming in for the next couple of days. Back to you.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Bria's turning 8 months. She loves to smile and spend time with her big brother.
So cute. And Mitchell's turning 18. He loves to go golfing and fishing. He's apparently pretty good at fishing, too.
Yeah, he is.
Big
oh, my
one.
goodness. Wow. All right, so if you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18 years, I should say, 88 or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them.
Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button. And still ahead, why treating hearing problems could protect your brain from dementia. Hear more on Mindful Monday after the break.
We're celebrating Home Furniture's 51st anniversary. Right now, get our best finance offer ever and pay no interest until 2030. Get this sectional for just $19 a month, or pay cash and get an extra 10% off, just $8.99. The 51st anniversary sale, now at Home Furniture.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop into Valley Fudge and Candy.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
We know, like, if we help one person and if we impact their life and have such a positive influence on them when they're coming in here working on sometimes the hardest thing for themselves that they can do, and they can then help the next 3 to 5 people that they encounter, our reach goes more.
Are we looking to enjoy time with our family? Are we looking to get up and down off the floor with our grandkids? Are we looking to go travel and experience retirement a little bit differently? We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
Head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
Drive your story with a new Ram. Take your next adventure in a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Get employee pricing plus for a limited time only. Get your favorite Jeep, Ram, Dodge, or Chrysler during the Employee Pricing Plus sales event. Employee pricing for all means anyone can get exclusive employee pricing on these new vehicles. This opportunity won't last long, so stop into Pischke Motors now. This offer ends July 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer, and is recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
So dandy, pop into Valley Fudge and Candy.
It's the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to an extra 50% off regular prices or pay no interest until 2030 on the best selection of porch and patio in the Midwest. Right now during the patio closeout sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, well, good morning to you as we get into your local forecast here. I want to take you to Dubuque, Iowa, because it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is the closest I can get you to Prairie du Chien to show you any type of visibility, what's happening out there. Smoke and haze still a part of the day, still all the way down to Dubuque, Iowa. So that means Prairie du Chien is in it, as well as a little patchy fog. This is also a little bit of foggy, and it's out there in the distance. 60 degrees out there currently. You go to Eau Claire, you've got smoke and haze out there right now. And you can tell by my voice, I think I'm getting a little bit of smoke and haze getting that as well in into this early morning. Hey, look at dry conditions out by Chicago right now. All that brown you see right there with moisture working up along I-90. Higher amounts well up there along I-94 and northward. We'll keep an eye on that because that's where the shower and storm activity is going to be today. I should say shower activity. Tomorrow will be more stormy activity up along the I-94 area. And then once we get into Wednesday, it'll be down south along areas along I-90. Right now, sunshine prevails for La Crosse. You can see upper 60s to the low 80s as we go into the 11 o'clock hour. So the 80s are coming in earlier, and they'll continue to rise as we go into the afternoon to at least near 90-degree heat. Air quality issues coming in from Canadian wildfires. That's what's happening right now. Light shower chances coming in starting along I-94, but that's nothing really to write home about. There's really nothing serious or severe about it at all. Tuesday and Wednesday, though, we have those low risks of severe weather potential. We get into highs for Monday. You're going to see temperatures for La Crosse 90 degrees with 88 over in Eau Claire. We'll also touch to see what it feels like on your skin. As we go into Tuesday, it'll feel like it's 93 to at least 92 degrees on your skin. Today, it'll both feel like it's about 91 to 92 degrees on your skin. We'll see the shower activity, as I mentioned before, as we finish out the day, most of it getting into the late afternoon and getting down as far as Black River Falls. Then it goes dry, clearing skies. We also see by 8 o'clock, we're looking at clearing skies still. 10 o'clock, fairly similar, but temperatures are in the 80s to the 70s. Rainfall comes in the form of storm activity well north of I-94, drops down along I-94, as you can see, by Ladysmith to Eau Claire by the time we get in the 7 o'clock hour. Continues to do so as we go in the 11 o'clock hour, continues to drive all the way back into areas right by Red Wing, and then it falls apart. We go into Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the morning, dry conditions, but then the storm activity comes in somewhere between 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. Then it starts to track a little bit eastward out of the region. As that happens, we'll find ourselves with drier conditions as follow suit and a limited amounts of rainfall because of that going into the forecast with more of that light rainfall finishing out. Tomorrow, you're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies going through the daytime and, of course, at night. Once we finish out over the next few hours, this is what I've got going on for you, where you're going to find yourself with warmer conditions going into the forecast, feeling much warmer on your skin. Please hydrate and stay indoors if possible. Do not over-exacerbate yourself outdoors if you have to be out there. Please be careful and have a wonderful day. Back to you.
You might think that hearing loss just affects your ears, but new research shows it's actually shrinking your social circle too. A major medical study found older adults who get hearing treatments keep one more close friend than those who do not. Dr. Rebecca Young from Beltone Hearing is here to explain why your hearing could be the key to staying connected. Good morning, Dr. Young. Nice to see you again.
Good morning.
So very interesting study here. You know, it shows that hearing loss costs people friendships. So walk us through a little bit what's happening here.
Yeah. Well, humans are social creatures.
Right.
We need social connections. And so this recent study looked at individuals with hearing loss who treated their hearing and those who did not. And what they found is that individuals who treated their hearing loss were less socially isolated, experienced less loneliness, and had a larger friend group. And so we know that those individuals were more likely to stay connected to their friends and loved ones.
Very interesting. And it does make sense when you think about it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So the thing is, all right, we already see this doing social media, lower friendship counts. We also had COVID, and so now it's even worse now because of this?
Well, I think it just tells us that we have to keep our brain health in mind. We need to know what we need to do to keep active and to stay connected to our friends and loved ones.
So what are the type of things we need to do for folks that have this situation?
Well, the first thing I usually tell people is if you are withdrawing, if you're noticing I am not going out with my friends as much because I don't enjoy those activities anymore, get your hearing tested and talk to an audiologist or hearing care professional that says what you need to do to communicate better and to stay active.
Okay, and talking a little more about that brain health. So the hearing problems, that can affect our brain health, right? And then that says that treating hearing is the #1 way to reduce the dementia risk. So explain that. That's another interesting connection there as well.
Absolutely. So in midlife, the single greatest thing, modifiable behavior individuals can do is keep their hearing healthy, or if they have hearing loss, to treat it. And that's because, again, our brain is like a muscle, and we need to keep connection with our loved ones, with friends, and one of the ways we can do that is to make sure that our brain is getting a good, clear hearing signal.
Okay.
All right, so there are some things that cause brain, or I should say, lowering your hearing loss. I should say, but what are the things that we do to ourselves, like earbuds and all that kind of stuff, that could actually cause that?
One of the #1 causes of hearing loss is noise.
Yeah.
So if you have a noisy job, a noisy occupation, a noisy hobby, make sure you protect your hearing using hearing protection. Or if you are going to do a noisy activity, give your ears a break. So if you're going to a concert that's very loud for an hour, give your ears a break for an hour. Making sure we maintain that health of the ear as far as noise exposure. Also, cardiovascular health. Staying healthy, maintaining a good active lifestyle also keeps our ears healthy as well.
Interesting. Okay. And so any warning signs that, maybe our hearing is starting to go, or even that is starting to affect us socially?
This is a great question. One of the biggest concerns we get for individuals with hearing loss is, I don't feel like I'm connected to my family anymore. Big gatherings, I just sit on the couch and I just nod my head. I'm not participating the way I would, or I'm not going to church anymore because I just can't hear the pastor anymore. And again, social connections, that's where we get our energy from. We are social beings, and our brain is better when it has good social connections.
Okay, for sure. So if we feel like we're starting to experience this, or maybe someone in our family, first step you would recommend is a hearing test.
Absolutely. And you'd be really surprised too. There are a lot of like workshops you can go to. Look in the, your senior center events, and a lot of times it'll give you little classes you can go to learn more about hearing health.
Okay.
We give a hearing health seminar every second Thursday of the month at our Beltone, Onalaska office just for that.
Okay, great to know. So yeah, we can reach out to you guys at Beltone too.
Absolutely.
Okay, well thank you so much. Such an interesting topic. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We're here at US Cellular for Us Days, where our customers get exclusive deals just for them.
It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Swag.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
We see you out there, making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like these special buy men's Skechers, just $29.99 while supplies last. Save $5 on Blaine's brand original cat food, $24.99. And assorted Taste of the Wild dog food, $3 off. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Get an 11% rebate on everything you need at Menards. Muscle Rack Steel Shelving is the ultimate storage solution. Muscle Rack Shelving offers versatile designs that are built to last. This 5-tier heavy-duty steel shelving unit is $109.99 after rebate. Take on outdoor cleaning projects easily with a Husqvarna pressure washer. They have the power of making short work of any job. Get an 11% rebate on all Husqvarna pressure washers.
Save big money at Menards.
This is Tony, and this is Tony's Good Feet story.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job. Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I'm more positive.
Clinically proven, significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
We're really excited about our new hearing aids that came out. They're called Vitality. They have artificial intelligence, and people have really been hearing better in background noise with them. They're also a lot more clear.
And you can also control it with your phone. So if you want to get more technical, you can make your own adjustments on your phone.
It's just set and forget. They will adapt on their own, or you do have the ability to customize it more for your personal preferences and environments as well.
So stop by the Better Hearing Center and find out more about the new Vitality.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero. Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Superheroes, snacks, and support for a good cause. The Coulee Region Humane Society teamed up with the Rivoli for a fun event that helps support animals yesterday.
So it's sort of just to garner awareness for them, and also we are donating 50% of all the proceeds for all ticket sales for the movie today is going to go to the Humane Society, all the sales from the t-shirts that everyone bought, and the raffle. So all of that money we raise from today will go towards helping their organization with whatever they need, supplies, care for the animals.
Officials say they raised more than $500 for the Humane Society. Time now for your morning news now. Central Texas hit with pounding rain yesterday, prompting rescuers to halt their search operations for victims of last weekend's deadly flash floods. The heavy precipitation set off new flood warnings in several places along the Guadalupe River. State and local officials have said that search efforts will continue till every missing person is found. And Trump says he could make a major Russia announcement today while hosting NATO's Secretary General. The meeting comes as Trump claims he's reached a deal to send Ukraine weapons through NATO. Analysts say he's warming to the alliance while cooling toward Putin.
Once the Ukrainians have the ability to bring the fighting to Russia in real and sustained ways, Putin will have questions to answer to his own people.
Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of lawmakers is pushing a related bill that would let Trump put a 500% tariff on imports from countries that buy Russian uranium, gas, and oil. An air quality advisory remains in effect across Wisconsin through noon. The DNR says air quality levels range from moderate to unhealthy due to wildfire smoke from Canada. The advisory expires at noon in La Crosse and 9 in Eau Claire.
And you can see just what Alexandra was saying here. This is widespread across the region. You can see it also includes portions of Minnesota as well. So please be careful and heed these warnings. Hey, Monday, you've had a chance to mow your lawn. Looks pretty good today. Tuesday, it's a yellow light mostly up along I-94. So down along I-90, you're okay. And then tomorrow we've got some storm activity. I should say Wednesday storm activity coming in. So please, you want to stay away from that. Holding on to warmer conditions and the big heat coming in for today and tomorrow. Then we cool you on down as we go through Thursday, all the way through the end of next week.
All right, yes, heating up for sure. You're going to be busy today, Art.
A little bit.
And stay safe out there with the air quality alert, everyone. And we will see you back here at noon. Local golfers, including Ken and Jacob, you know them, hitting the links for a good cause this morning. We'll show you how today's golf outing helps local students get to college when we see you at noon.